Hey everyone, I'm taking a walk before the sun goes down, but I just have to say this because I swear if I hear this one more time, and I hope you can hear me because there's wind, if I hear this one more time from a woman, I'm seriously gonna lose it. There's some chatter going on online, even in response to some posts and ads that we have out there, that men are intimidated by strong, successful women, that we make them weak, that they're just surface level, that they don't know what they want, all these things about men, and then other women are jumping in agreeing. And I have to say this because this is what's keeping so many strong, powerful women single or in really bad relationships. Strong, high quality men are not intimidated by strong women. You get to be a strong, powerful woman, and you do not have to be intimidating. Men are intimidated by intimidating women. And here's what I mean by that. And I know some of you are going to get triggered, and it's only going to trigger you if it resonates with you, okay? So it's time to get honest with yourself, because if you're in a relationship that's not going the way that you want it to go, or you're single and you keep having men give you feedback, or other women give you feedback that you come across as intimidating, and you keep making it that the other person just doesn't get you or is weak or whatever the case may be, you just want to listen to the feedback. Men are not intimidated by strong women. As a matter of fact, confidence, there have been so many surveys done about this. Confidence is one of the things that men find most attractive about women. Here's the reason. When a man meets a confident woman, he knows she's not going to depend on him to make her happy. The burden of her happiness is on herself. So when a woman's already happy and a woman's already feels confident, a man finds that highly, highly attractive. Now what happens? Many women who see themselves as strong, and the reason I can speak to this is because I used to be one of them, who see yourself as strong. You have a strong character, you have determination, you have drive. These are the things that make us super successful in our careers, in our professions, in our businesses. Our strength, our determination, our drive. Not passively waiting for things to happen, but making things happen. That stuff is, it's the stuff that champions are made of. We as women get to succeed in our careers. I gotta cross the street, because we have those characteristics. But what happens? Too many times, you're going on a date and you're trying to outman the man. You're trying to be the bigger man, the better man. You're trying to impress with your resume and your accomplishments and all of this stuff. And it's not a job interview. It's a date. Or you're taking on the role of the man. What do I mean by that? Look, I don't live in the 1920s. First of all, I'm a very successful, very highly independent woman who knows who she is, and I don't have to depend on my husband for anything, emotionally, financially, or otherwise. I choose to be in a relationship where I can be interdependent with my husband. But what are a lot of strong women doing? We're going out there. One of the things you're doing is you're pursuing the man, thinking that it's confident, that it makes you feel or look confident to be able to go to a guy and ask him for his number, or ask him out, or try to get the ball rolling with moving things forward. Now, a nice guy will probably go along with that. And a man who's not very strong might actually want the woman to be the pursuer. But what happens is that if you're a strong woman and what you want is a man who's equally vibrationally matched to you, a man who's passive, doesn't make decisions, and isn't showing up as strong, is gonna eventually, you're gonna be turned off by him. You're not gonna be attracted to him anymore. No matter how good looking he is, there will be a lack of attraction. But if you're constantly coming forward with masculine energy, you may not even know that you're actually pushing the man who wants to be strong away. You're actually repelling with your energy. And look, I'm not saying be a damsel in distress. I would never do that. Like that's not attractive to me. I'm not saying dumb down. I'm not saying pretend like you don't know what you're doing. What I am saying is that if you're getting enough feedback from people that you're coming across as intimidating, just for a moment, don't make it mean that there's anything wrong with you, but for a freaking moment, stop and say, why would that many people be telling me the same thing? Why would I be getting that same feedback from 1, 2, 5 men or women who say the thing is that you sometimes come across as intimidating? You want to consider there's a way of being that perhaps you feel that it's your confidence and your strength, and what you're doing is you're not landing the way that the person wants to receive you, right? So you don't have to be anybody other than you are, but a lot of times strong women are hiding behind their resumes, their perceptions of strength, and trying to be the leader in the relationship, meaning the one who's pursuing, who's making the plans, who's moving things forward, and you're not allowing yourself, you're actually cheating yourself. You're just cheating yourself out of any chance that you have at having the loving, connected, intimate relationship that you want. You're killing off your chances. So what is the alternative? Well, number one is remember that if you want a man to show up as strong, if you want a strong man, a vibrationally matched, somebody who's matched to you, then you gotta let him be the man. Let him pursue you. Why would you cheat yourself out of the experience of having a man call you because he wants to call you, and not because you sent him a funny text, that made you think about him, just so you could get on his radar? Michelle says this so well. She's like, the reason that you're doing all that, you giving him your number or asking him for his number or asking him out on a date, is to hide the fear that if you don't, he won't. If I don't, he might not. And that's the real fear. So that has you step into driver, controller mode, where you're running the show. So these are just some of the mistakes that women make. And look, like I said, I've made enough of them myself, which is why I teach other women how to avoid doing that, because it is a painful and lonely experience. And I'm not just talking about single women, because it is painful and lonely when you want to be in a relationship with a man. And I'm only talking to the women who want that. So those of you who don't want that, no need to put comments below. But the woman who does want to share her life with a man and wants to share her successes and her failures and the good times and the bad times, and have somebody there to lean on, so you don't always have to be leaning on your own shoulders. If you really want that and you're single, you want to learn the skills. Right? You just do, because if not, you're going to keep repeating the same mistakes, having the same heartache, and it is not fun to keep repeating painful mistakes. And I'm not just talking to the single ladies, because some women who are in relationships, I gotta tell you, you're emasculating your man, disrespecting him. You don't even know it. I know, because that was me. And you're killing the love and the intimacy with the man that you chose to love, that you promised to love if you're married. The very things that attracted you to him, you now criticize and complain about. So we want to take a look inside, because look, there's nothing happening to you. You're the cause, the source, the creator of everything that's happening around you. And if this keeps showing up in your life and you're tired of repeating the same mistakes, having the same painful patterns show up, or having the same fight and argument with your man or different men, then you want to learn the skills. All right? There's nobody who can sabotage your happiness worse than you. Okay? Sometimes you're your own worst enemy. So really, I just had to say this. I had to get it off my chest, because if I hear one more woman say that men are weak, or that men are intimidated, or that men don't know how to be with a strong woman, literally, I will lose it. I will. Because it's not true. A strong, high quality man knows how to love a strong woman. So if you're not attracting that kind of man into your life, send me a message, put a comment below. Let's talk about what might be the block. I promise you, it's a blind spot. If you knew what it was, you wouldn't be doing it over and over again. And same thing if you're in a relationship that's not working, or you feel like your husband no longer supports you, the love's gone, the passion's gone, put a comment below or send me a private message. But for goodness sakes, you do anything, don't keep doing the same thing. expecting something to magically change. It's not going to change on its own. And waiting is not a strategy when it comes to creating the love that you want. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.